Hello, Teacher Stacy here with VIPKid, and I am coming to you with my third video on props. Props. Oh, props. So many props. Props to use in your, ooh, I just made the screen move. Okay, there we go. Props to use in your VIPKid classroom. So I thought this video could be mostly about props that I use during the holidays. So, ta-da! I have my reindeer glasses here that I use as a prop during the holidays. I also have lots of other fun glasses. These can be Valentine's Day, and we have some other ones, whole collection of glasses. Anyway, so you will teach about holidays in your VIPKid classroom. So you might as well go ahead and get prepared for that. It is actually right before Halloween right now. So I have been teaching in my Halloween hat, Halloween monster hat, and using my jack-o'-lantern. And this has actually been my reward system to give them candy in the jack-o'-lantern. Also, some other fall, I have just a little, this came out of like a little flower arrangement or something, but it's a little fall thing and it has leaves. So you will teach about fall and you will teach about the leaves changing color. So then I pull this out and we talk about leaves, and you know, I pretend that these are kind of like acorns in there. But anyway, so those are some of the fall things that I have used. And then, so I guess this is really holidays and seasons. So Halloween, fall for that season. And then for winter, of course, we have Christmas that you will teach about in VIPKid. So I have my Christmas tree headband here. And I have my little Olaf snowman. Now, you will use a snowman a lot. A snowman comes up in class a lot, whether you're really talking about winter or not. I use him all the time. So talking about snow, talking about weather, talking about winter or Christmas. Sometimes they will read passages about sledding or building a snowman. And so he is always very helpful. So he just stays right here actually on my computer because I use him so often. Also for Christmas, I just made a little Christmas tree reward system. So I will show this again later on a separate video about reward systems, but I have little ornaments that I hang on my Christmas tree every time they get a star. And that is what we do around Christmas as one of my rewards. And then also, of course, I have these are also frozen reindeer antlers. So when my family we were the frozen characters for Halloween one year. So this was is Sven, is that right? Sven, I think, is a reindeer. So anyway, these are my antlers that I use. And then I have a scarf. So you will teach a lot of lessons on clothing and what kinds of clothing to wear in certain seasons. So here's a scarf. This comes in very handy as you're teaching about winter clothing and winter seasons and Christmas. And then here I just have my little winter hat that sometimes I will put on. And then of course my Santa hat. Also for Christmas, I have 3 sets of finger puppets. So in my last video, I talked about my animal finger puppets. And then I also have my Christmas finger puppets. Oh, here's a string. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so here's Santa, and we have a bear and a reindeer. Okay, and so on and so forth. I've only got 5 of them, so here we go. Okay, and a snowman and a penguin. So these can fit on your fingers, and you just have fun with the kids, and you can talk about winter. These can also be used for reward systems. That is another set of finger puppets I have that I use at Christmas time. Again, all of my finger puppets, my 3 sets came from Wish. I just went on my Wish app and searched that up, and there they were, and are not very expensive at all. So I highly recommend those. And you can find them somewhere else too. But those are the sets that I have. And then speaking of, I know this is not seasonal really, but I did not show these on the first video. So these are my family finger puppets. So you've got Grandpa, and Dad. He's got his tie on. And this is actually Mom. I need to work on her a little bit because sometimes when you hold her up, she doesn't look quite like Mom. You have to show that she's got her little buns in the back of her hair. But anyway, there's Mom and Grandma. And we have brother and sister. So they're the family finger puppets that I use also. So they kind of come into play a lot. And I think that's about it for winter Christmas. I have a heart that I use a lot. You can use this at Valentine's Day or just when you're talking about liking things. So, you know, I like ice cream, you know, or I love my mom, you know, I love my mom. So you can hold this up and they understand that means love and that's what you're talking about. And my little heart has this cool little pocket so I can put things in it too. I love Christmas, yay! And use it like that. So that's another fun thing. So pretty much all the holidays, okay, you can have special things for, and when those times roll around on the calendar, then your children love engaging with you about the holidays and talking about those things and seeing your props and your reward systems that have to do with holidays. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So fall, we've talked about leaves and all of that. Spring, I don't have a lot for spring, but you could have a flower. I keep meaning to put a flower in my collection, and I just haven't set a flower here. I do have butterflies, so I use my butterflies. We're talking about the spring. And also I have a pinwheel when the wind is blowing. Talk about weather with that and the seasons. And another one that is used a lot is a snowflake. Okay, so and this one has glitter, and the students love shiny, glittery things. So talking about it snowing or the winter, building a snowman, all of that, a snowflake is very helpful. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm looking around. I have props all over the place, so I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. But, oh, I do have one winter bear. He is kind of dressed for winter, and he comes out during some of my winter classes. So again, I know that I probably kind of overdo it with the props, but I really love using the props with the students. Once I kind of have them around my area, they don't take up that much space. So it's very helpful to pull things out and use them. And a lot of them you just really use over and over again. I mean, there are just certain things that come up over and over and over again in lessons. So it's helpful, like, you know, a ball, you know, a tennis ball or a baseball. I have all the balls that we use in the beginning lesson, the VIPKid beginning lessons with the slide about the balls where they have to locate the balls and all of that. And that doesn't take up any room at all, but I have them all there, and it creates a lot of engagement, and it helps them to really connect with me during the lesson. So I highly recommend a good variety of props and being able to pull them out very quickly and use them to engage the student and just make your classroom so much more interactive and fun. So I think that's it for right now. Y'all, I've still got props sitting around here though that I wanted to share, like food props. I love this. Okay, this is also a reward system. Yay! And they get a scoop each time they are rewarded. I use my ice cream cone all the time. So this is actually a summer prop, the summertime slides that talk about what you can eat during the summer, ice cream and watermelon, all of this. So this is a dog toy from the dollar store. So nothing that I have as props. I mean, I think my finger puppets are the only things I have really purchased. I also have magnetic letters. I did purchase these. I did not have a set of magnetic letters. I used them on my whiteboard that was like $1 at Walmart. I have really, I mean, VIPKid is great. I have been a brick and mortar teacher for many years prior to this, and I understand like how much money you spend on things for your classroom. I mean, it is a lot. And I've really enjoyed that aspect of VIPKid that, you know, you can pick up, you know, all kinds of stuff from the dollar store, and your students are just, they love it. And you know, so it's not a great expense on you, yet it makes your classroom lively and entertaining, and your kids love it, and you know, you're not having to pour out tons and tons of money. And most of everything that I use are things that we already had in the house. So sometimes you just have to be a little creative and find things, you know, around you that can be utilized for this purpose. But anyway, okay, that's about it for right now. But I may do one more video with more props because I do have some more food things, flashcards, all kinds of stuff in here that I use. So be looking out. There may be one more. All right, but that's it for right now. Okay, and I know it's Halloween, but until then, Merry Christmas. See you later.